Yo, what's going on, everybody? With a brand new Gauntlet video for you guys today. It is that time for another week of Gauntlets. Today they added a fourth team requirement for Gauntlet. So we have our fourth team who we're gonna start things off with. That team being our French league team or French player league. So the theme here, as those don't know, all my Gauntlet teams are passive present squads, and they all have a theme. This team's theme is either be French or play in a French league. And then you can make this squad. Obviously, there's certain players who don't make the squad because they're other Gauntlet teams, like, you know, Thierry Henry, things like that. But yeah, so for the most part, as always, I put my favorite players in first, and then I put in, you know, best in slot. We're doing a review for Savava and Bussy, so they're going to be in. Otherwise, but yeah, so this team isn't as good as the other teams because, you know, the French players are further behind on freaking, you know, on Evos. But, you know, we'll see how they do. Playing a 4-1-4 and 4-1-4-1. Holy boys. And then, as always, I'll tell you, you know, I'll show you the squads for each Gauntlet team before we use those teams. So don't worry about like, oh, we didn't get to see this team or that team. You'll see each team before we get into the gameplays. But yes, let's go ahead and get into gameplay and see if we can click on this Gauntlet. Trying to turn. Like, why is turning such a complicated thing in this game? Then we have open space with freaking, what's his name, Salah. I'm just trying to turn around, but we can't just do a freaking basic ass turn. Everything you do in this game has to be freaking like delayed and take you a long time to freaking do. It's nothing you can freaking do. The entire team's a freaking box on defense. Awful pass from Karshawi. Meditates like 4 freaking like hits of the button to switch one, switch two. It's like, oh man, it's really annoying. Where shall we go? I would have said nice with Cassia, but of course EA being EA. The ball has to go bounce and break back to the person he stole it from. I'm not getting any offense with this freaking team. I don't blame the freaking team, just we're playing. It's just like defense. So far, we're getting nothing done with freaking Cassia or freaking Sophie, for that matter. But again, it's only so much you can freaking do when you're playing against freaking just defense. EA, that like, oh man, I hate when my players do something so good and we don't get it. Like, we should get a go out of that. There's no way, man. She did so good and we don't get rewarded for it because the defender who lost the freaking the opportunity multiple fucking times gets to freaking get the ball back. I get the ball back, get back on freaking attack on defend right after freaking getting beat more than once. Go Dumfries is running pace for freaking Karshawi. I can't possibly imagine what issues this game has. when the 84 rated car is running pace for pace with somebody. There we go. Her ball control and her physicality is actually really good. She maintains possession. She's very jammy. Let's go with that. She's very jammy. It should have been her second goal today, but it's not. Goes for a freaking cutback. He lost that ball like multiple fucking times, and then went back to his player. Yeah, we can't run. Yep. I will say Balogun hasn't done shit all freaking game. There we go, another Kessia goal. Alright, and here is our United squad. United squad with Rolfo, Lauren James, and Mbama up top. The midfield being Dom, Paul Pogba, and Casemiro, with Jade and Wan-Bissaka as our fullbacks, and Lindelof and Shaw as our center backs, and David De Gea in at center back freaking goalkeeper. That's the bench. Toon, Hoyland, Ahmad, Mainu, Ashley Young, Matic, Shesko, Clinton, Parji, Sung, Ona, and Press are all on the reserves because they're all United players, but they're obviously not going to be in a freaking team. But yes, let's go ahead and get the United squad into Gauntlet to see if they can cook. You're such a pain in the ass, dude. Nobody wants to freaking gifted fucking winning Gauntlets, man. Trying to record a fucking video. All right, so here's the Barcelona squad. We're rocking Ona Bassier and freaking Jordi Alba on the flanks with Bassier, Cancelo, freaking Araujo, and Kubarsi in the center backs position. Playmaker will be freaking Sergio Busquets and Iniesta, with Ingen being our central pivot, with the trio Dino, Messi, and Thierry Henry up front. So yeah, that's the squad playing a 4-3 bracket too. Go ahead and get into it. Dino. That's a goal for Henry. Nice from Busquets. There we go. Have to go for Henry. Oh my god, come on, EA. Trying to do a trickster right there. And the ball just goes ahead of instead of a trickster happening. He probably scores right there too, if not for the game doing that. I want that lore accurate on a goal. Oh, come on. Need those like to go off quicker. I feel like if you have the plus for freaking okay. EA. If you have the plus for freaking power shots, they should go off quicker than that. Trying to pass Iniesta. That's a Messi goal. This is what people talk about, because like at random your player should stop being able to freaking like behave. Yeah, Yeah, Dino tried to do a trickster with him earlier in the game, just decided you're not doing a trickster. Oh, come on. This is for Ingen, hat-trick Foundry. Like, that, what was that pass, EA? Need Dino to go inside. But I can't move. I'm stuck on his freaking player with Ingen. There she goes, off the bench, into net. Didn't try to let. Just trying to pass to Frankie right there. Should have been a goal for Patrick. Sister Patrick, go for Vicky. Alright, then the last Gauntlet team, our USA squad, with Sam Mesa as our cam, Soph up top, Brent and Robin on the flanks, with M.A. Vignola and Giselle on the left and right for the fullback side, and then Germa and Tara Rudd as our center backs, with Taylor Flint and Jalen Howe as our DMs, and Tola Joyce, of course, at keeper. So, yeah, let's get into the last Gauntlet game. This is 4-4-1-1, because why wouldn't it be? Community season goes, why is everyone quitting the game? Because everyone's playing against the exact same formation over and over again. It's fucking old. Been playing against the same formation for 6 months. Almost 8. Oh, come on. It's a bit of like a roll there that we didn't want to happen. Marcus Rashford, a well-known defender. So tired of the 4-for-1, dude. Goes for the through ball right there, because of course he does. 4-for-1-1. Self go. He freaking quit.